fucking head. No. I don't have a hangover. No. It's not migraine. I don't know what the fuck this is. This is... I really didn't want to talk about this one, but I'm afraid I have to, because this is the worst anime I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, it's the worst. Don't try to fucking tell me otherwise. You know what it is? You know what the anime is? It's in the title of this video or whatever. But I'll tell you what it is. It's Puella Magi Madoka Magica. Yeah. Fuck you if you think I spelled it wrong. Or if I said it wrong. I don't know. So Puella is a show that came out in 2011. Oh my god, my head. Oh my god. Ah! It's trying to do the fuck. So, Puella is an anime from 2011 that is trying to do something a little bit different with the whole magical girl anime. You know, the type of things where girls from like junior high school or what the fuck ever transform into these magical girls and fight evil. Well, yeah, you do remember that because there are shows like Sailor Moon that kind of took that idea up to the moon. But overall, that gained them a lot of attention, and the show has completely blown up. So ever since then, there's been like shows trying to copycat that sort of idea. I wouldn't say that like Card Captors is really trying to copy that idea. It's just kind of using it as like a net, like the type of net that it can fall on top of if it so much as slips, trips, and falls and then just pukes blood all over itself. But as far as I'm concerned, like ever since the success of Sailor Moon, a lot of people have been trying to figure out how to recapture it. And yeah, you got shows out there that are pretty much just like Sailor Moon that exist, but then you got maybe a couple shows that maybe want to try something different, want to like do something a little bit more unique and interesting. And as a concept, I actually think that's a really good idea, because there's a lot of animes out there that could probably do an idea like that some justice, because the whole girls transforming into magical girls and beating bad guys, it's a little risque, it's a little generic, it's a little weird, but who fucking cares? Anyways, like, so Puella Magi Madoka Magica is like one of those shows where, you know, they're trying to do something different with it, and how they're doing that is that they're basically taking that idea and adding kind of a darker theme towards it, like kind of making it edgier, like something like a Death Note. And you know, I like my Death Note. I like some edgy shit. You know me. Look at this. I'm wearing a faceless shirt. They're as edgy as edgy gets, for fuck's sakes. Maybe not as edgy as like other bands, but who gives a shit? I like that sort of weird stuff. I'm a weird guy. I'm a guy. I like some weird shit. I've never been a fan of Sailor Moon. Fuck that. Fuck Sailor Moon. I don't give a shit about that show. But they're gonna try to do something, darker and edgier and creepier with the idea, then I'm all for it. Maybe I can finally say, hey, I like a magical girl hey, there's a magical girl anime that I actually love. Well, fuck that, because that ain't the fuck happening in this piece of shit fucking show! It ain't fucking happening with this one, because this show's bad, it's horrible, it makes me want to kill myself. Oh my god! Oh, the pain! Oh, fuck! Oh, this is the worst thing I've ever seen! It's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life! Holy fuck! Oh, you think that an idea like that would work, but it just completely shits the fucking bed! Now, for one, it does the right thing. First off, it has an interesting story. Sort of. It's whatever. It's fine. Madoka is being forced by this cat character, Gyubei, to become a magical girl, and then she'll become a god and whatnot, and Hamura's trying to stop it, and, that in of itself is really simplistic, but the main problem with that idea is that they try to make it more complex, make it more psychological, make it more deep, and it ends up being so shallow, it ends up taking you to a whole world of what the fuckness. I swear to God, whoever came up with the idea should have never brought up the idea in the first place. This is a complete fucking atrocity. This is one of those shows where you think a good idea is bound to happen at some point, but nothing works. Even the characters are fucking shit. Okay, there's maybe one character I like. But she's barely in the show, so who fucking cares, huh? Who fucking cares? I don't even want to mention her name because I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. There are a few scenes with her that are actually good, and that's about it. Everything else is just straight up trash. Madoka, the main character of the show, is one of the most annoying, atrocious fucking bitches I've ever seen. Oh my god. She is so lifeless. She doesn't even have a fucking character. Her character is just, I'm so cute and stuff. Well, fuck that. Just make her die already. Hamura could have been a more interesting character, but guess what, ladies and gentlemen? They fucked that up too. They fucked that up extremely bad. I can't believe how they fucked her up. First of all, she's this toned, serious, sort of antagonist sort of character, yeah, I'm very dark, I've been through a lot of shit, and then all of a sudden she's like, I love you, Madoka! Fuck! This anime's seriously starting to piss me off! Mammy, get the fuck out! Sayaka! Oh my fucking god! Sayaka could have been a very good side character, more interesting and whatnot, but holy shit, did they fuck this character up. She's this annoying bitch that won't shut her fucking mouth, then she becomes a magical girl, and it's ugh. And then all of a sudden when she reveals the truth that being a magical girl actually just makes her a walking corpse with a gem on her body, or what the fuck ever. And then all of a sudden she's I wanna die and stuff. There's literally a one episode where she's going after one of those demon witches from the labyrinth that go and all of a sudden she's yeah, I wanna die. What the fuck is that? What the fuck? That whole thing is the most cliche fucking thing in the world. Even Sword Art Online did that in episode 2, and that was fucking pointless. And don't try to tell me that Sword Art Online is good, because it's not. Or should I say, don't tell me that Sword Art Online is worse than this show, because it's not. It's better. I would take Sword Art Online 1,000,000 fucking times over this. You know why? For the simple reasons. For one, the animation in this show is complete fucking garbage. Yeah, I said it. Garbage! It's fucking trash. You know why it's fucking trash? I'll tell you why. The labyrinths. Need I say more? They look fucking shit. Yeah, I get it's supposed to be chaotic. Woo! All this weird shit happened. I don't give a shit. I don't want to see that weird crap. This weird crap can go fuck itself. This is why people hate anime, man. This is why people hate anime, because of fucking terrible shit like this. When I saw those labyrinths and those stupid fucking rice balls with the mustaches and the top hats, I was like, what the fuck is this shit? This isn't professionalism. This is mundane, childish toilet shit. It's completely terrible. The labyrinths and the witches, they look like something a fucking 4-year-old would draw. No! It looks like something that a fucking 2-year-old would puke on a piece of paper, and then some idiot was like, oh, that looks great, and then animated in this piece of shit. There's nothing good about this show. Nothing. The only thing that has going for it is a unique concept and maybe the dialogue. Of course, I went so far as to watch the movies, and they ended up being even worse than the show. Oh my fucking god. If I wanted to watch the whole show again, I would just slit my wrists and watch my blood flow out of my wrist. And it would be a much better experience than this fucking show. This is the worst anime I've ever seen, ladies and gentlemen. It's the worst. Yeah, maybe I could get more into the story, but why the fuck would I? I'd watch the end. I mean, what do you want me to say? Like, the characters are terrible. The decision making is terrible. Nothing makes any fucking sense. The animation looks cheap and lazy. And even though I say the dialogue's special, it doesn't hold up. It doesn't save the show at all. In fact, it actually makes it worse. I'm just gonna go on a limb and say the dialogue sucks. How do you like that, assholes? And then there's the fan service. The fucking fan service. Yeah, this show could be watched with many friends, but how embarrassing would it be when you go through that shitty title sequence and you see like two fucking Madokas swirling around each other and they're both fucking naked? How you gonna explain to your friend when he sees this for the first time and then you're like, that's just a title sequence, it's right, yeah, okay, great. Yeah, okay, great. Yeah, wow. This guy's fucking disgusting. Must be a pedophile or something. Well, guess what? They are pedophiles! All of them are! What's the fucking point with that? What the fuck? They do it again in episode 12. Like, seriously? Yeah, I know that Tamara is supposed to say goodbye to Madoka in episode 12, but do you really have to make him naked? At least the movies did some justice and put some fucking, like, gown clothing on them. They look like the same fucking gown clothing that, you know, little kids at doing a fucking shitty little play would wear. Like being a princess and... Seriously, fuck this show. Fuck anyone who likes it. This is the worst anime of all time, I swear to God. I dare you to find an anime that's worse than this. I dare you! I double dare you! I triple dare you! I would, you know what I would do? You know what I would do? Sword Art Online has really pissed me off. But this show pisses me off even more. But let's see, Sword Art Online pisses me off, especially with that fucking episode 21 bullshit because it has a fucking tentacles wrapping all over us. And I would take that episode 1,768,497 times over for the rest of my life. No! I would take that 1,000,000,000 fucking times over one single episode of Puella Magi Madoka Magica any fucking day! So please, please, for the love of God, please, for the love of God, don't watch this. If you have a brain, sometimes I know you will forget to have a brain, that, you know, you might consider watching this. Just don't. Just stop it. Just stop it. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. That's all I have to say.